Hello world and welcome to my channel. So I feel like I must acknowledge the elephant in the room. Yes, I did grow an inch taller. Thank you for noticing. Just kidding. I stopped growing a long time ago. But no, I dyed my hair. In other exciting news, we have just hit 100 subscribers. What? Oh my gosh, it has been crazy. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed. So I thought to celebrate, we would make a dozen donut charms. Half of them, I will be making them out of polymer clay, and the other half will be UV resin. So you can do whichever one strikes your fancy. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Oh my gosh, guys, we are at my desk making a project again. So let me show you what I got for the project we are going to be doing today, because I did a little bit of shopping. So I got this silicone donut mold. It is actually made to make gummies, but silicone molds like this are really good for resin and polymer clay. So I went ahead and got it to make the base of our little donuts. So here is all of the glitter and inserts that I got to decorate our donuts. Now, before you say, Sam, you went a little bit overboard here. This is way too much glitter and things. One, you can never have too much glitter. And two, this all came in one pack for a really good price. So I think I made the most out of my money and healthily dealt with my glitter obsession. So there you go. It came with a lot of these like cute little fruits and little candies that I all think would be really cute, and it's kind of sweets a theme to decorate our donuts. So now that we have all of the materials we need for this project, I'm gonna go ahead and get out my polymer clay and we can get started making these donuts. I'm excited. Okay, so here is all of my polymer clay. I want to pick out the right colors to make the main part of the donut. So like a nice tan color. So I have some tan. I also have some chocolate. I wasn't sure if I wanted to make some like chocolate donuts or not. That could be fun. So we're going to try that. I also got out some white because I was going to mix the tan, but I guess I don't need it anymore. So we'll just toss that to the side. I'm going to take some of this tan that I didn't know I had and then discovered that I did have. So I'm just going to work the clay with my fingers a little bit. I am using a lighter clay than what I want my donuts to be because we're going to add some coloring to them later. Okay, so I have my clay. We're going to see how this works. I never really did polymer clay in a mold before. So I'm just going to press the clay in there. Okay, I've put all of the clay in the mold. Let's see if it pops out easy. This is the part I'm scared about. I feel like it's gonna like bend and it's not gonna look right. Okay, that clearly did not work. Let's try a different approach to this. As you had seen before, I had trouble taking the clay out of the mold because the clay was just too soft. It was too malleable so that when I tried to pop it out of the mold, it was just bend and get distorted. So what I did is I put the clay in the mold and then stuck it in the freezer for a couple of minutes, and then I was able to pop them out super easily, and look how good they turned out. I mean, look at that. They are all perfect. They're even. They look super nice. I'm like so happy with them. Oh my gosh, they look so cute. So before we bake these, I do want to add a little bit of extra detail to them by adding a little bit of chalk pastel, especially to the light tan ones. I want to add a little bit of a coloring to them so they look fried rather than just being kind of like a ring of dough, which nobody wants to eat a ring of dough. We want a delicious cooked fried donut. So I want to add a little bit of color to them, and then we can go ahead and put these into the oven to cook. So I just put my polymer clay donuts in my toaster oven to harden and cook. You might be able to hear the timer in the background. But while those are cooking, I'm going to go ahead and make some resin donuts as well. And I'm going to make 6, so we have a dozen donuts. So I'm going to go ahead and put on some gloves. So I'm thinking about filling up just 6 with just normal clear UV resin, and then adding some couple of add-ins and glitters. Just see how they turn out. You know, experiment. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of my UV resin. I'm just gonna fill up this first one. I'll go ahead and fill up the second one too. So I think for the first one, I'm gonna use some Sprinkles! Isn't this a flashback? Do you remember these? So I'm gonna go ahead and take a few and just put that into the first donut. Push those into the resin. Oh, that looks cool. Should I leave that one like that or should I add glitter? I think we all know that I'm just gonna go ahead and add glitter. Let's do my classic favorite plain white glitter. Now let's try not to make too much of a mess. There we go. Just adds a little something as I just fling glitter everywhere. I might add just a little bit more resin just to finish it off. Okay, next one, I kind of want to add some of these. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh man. Okay, I have some tweezers. I don't know if this is gonna work out. Oh, it's gonna work out. Oh my gosh, those are so cute. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's a lot. Let's do more. Let's fill up this one. Now for this one, let's do the fruit. We'll do fruit. Now let's move on to the other ones. This one, I think I'm gonna make a glittery one because I'm just feeling them glitter vibes from this one right here. Let's do some of these gold glitter flakes because I like these. That looks fun. Maybe we should do another glitter. I have this blue kind of glitter stuff. Just gonna use this as a scoop. I'm trying to get it to look the way I want, but it's difficult. It'll look cool no matter what because it's resin. And we'll fill these last two and do them real quick. Oh, I wanted to do one with just these and a little bit of glitter just to see how that would look. Just a little bit of that glitter. Did you guys hear that? Our one donuts are done. Just in time because we have one last donut. Maybe we should do these since we haven't done these yet, just to see what they look like. We'll just add a whole bunch. It looks pretty good. Okay, so here are all of my resin donuts. I think they're super cute. We'll have to see how they turn out though, because they always look slightly different when you take them out of the mold. So fingers crossed they turned out good. So let me go ahead and let these finish curing. While our UV resin donuts are curing, we're going to go ahead and move back to our polymer clay donuts, which are all baked and ready to go. I think they all turned out super cute. Here is one of the regular donuts, and here is a chocolate donut. Now it is time to move on to the next step in these donuts, and that is the decorating. Ooh, I'm excited! So we're going to go ahead and use some UV resin to ice these donuts and add a couple of embellishments and sprinkles to make them look absolutely adorable. So let's go ahead and do that step now. So now that we finished our polymer clay donuts, we can go ahead and move back to our UV resin donuts. They have just finished curing. Since I used UV resin, and this is a non-transparent mold, they did take a lot longer to cure, and I had to flip the mold over towards the end of their curing just so the UV rays could hit the bottom of them so they could cure all the way through. And then I popped them out of the mold. They were still slightly sticky, so I let them sit out for a little bit, and I think they turned out super cute. Here are what they look like up close. I especially love this one. I think it's my favorite. There are a few bubbles and imperfections, so I will just have to fill those up and sand the imperfections down and just put a layer of UV resin over them just to smooth everything out. And then these charms will be done. So let's go ahead and finish up the last of our charms. All of my donuts, and oh my gosh, do they look adorable. I can't believe I even made something this adorable. Like, look at this. Look at it. Looks like a yummy, a delicious donut. I'm like, who did that? Couldn't have been me. That's just too cute, right? And oh my gosh, just wait, it gets cuter. Little donut boxes for them. Aren't they so adorable? Oh my gosh, I can't even believe it. This one I did gourmet donuts, and this one I made them magic donuts since I thought they looked magical because of the resin. And oh my gosh, I love them so much. They are so cute. I just like can't even. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed me making a dozen donut charms. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more crafty content, and I will see you guys later. Bye!